Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Ta ni mo gbé wá fún yín lálẹ́ yìí? Àǹtí Àjọkẹ́ Prevailing. Àwọn ni mo gbé wá fún yín. Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ṣé bẹ́yìn náà gbọ́ nǹkan tó tún ṣẹlẹ̀ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ Muhbad àti bàbá Muhbad nípa will ẹ gbọ́. Wọ́n ní Muhbad ó ti kọ will sílẹ̀ nǹkan tá a gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n ní kò dẹ̀ tún wá ṣe pé ó sáyàn wọ́n ní ṣe ló tẹ̀ka. Ṣẹ́yìn náà lànà bẹ́mi náà ṣe lànà báyìí. Anyway, má jẹ́ kó ọ̀rọ̀ mi pọ̀ jù lálẹ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ lọ wo ẹni tó sọ gangan. Thank you all for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you all. Bye.
Controversies surrounding Liam at the moment. Baba Muhbad and his team believes that Liam is not Muhbad's son, and they're asking for paternity tests to determine if truly he is Muhbad's son. In fact, they have given him about 4 fathers, 3 or 4 fathers, Loti Liam. So that has been the issue all along. Now, Baba went on national TV to still lay that claim that no burial if DNA or autopsy results are not out. We know that it's taking us long. In fact, this young guy that died, Orome, or what's that guy's name? You know that young boy in boarding house? You're welcome. You know that boy that died in the boarding house? In fact, the inquest is just going to, they've just concluded on the coroner inquest, and they're going to, so you can see how long it takes before they do that. The question is the will before coming to tell the public about it. My dear, that's what I don't know. So it takes a long time for the coroner inquest results for them to read it out for us to, the general public to know about it. It takes time. So I guess that is what we are witnessing with Muhbad's case at the moment now. So Baba is saying that, you know, no autopsy results, no DNA results, no burial for his son. So that is where they are at the moment. But, you know, the thing is said out there, the statement he made is about the will. Now, the will, we know for a very long time, for about 4 or 5 weeks now, all over social media, especially TikTok, where they have panelists, Baba's panelists, Wumi's panelists, where they have Baba's panelists, we have seen where they've discussed about the will. And on Facebook, where most of their people have come out to say, Muhbad ti kọ will sílẹ̀. Wọ́n sọ kiri lórí social media, kí bàbá tó wá sọ ní jẹta ní orí TVC, wípé Muhbad ṣe will sílẹ̀. Ohun tó dẹ̀ wà nínú will yẹn, Liam ló will gbogbo nǹkan ìní ẹ̀ fún. In fact, thumbprint ẹ̀ ló fi tẹ̀ ẹ́, kò sign. Remember, Muhbad was only 26 years when he died. Muhbad is a bit educated, is not an illiterate. So one would wonder, why would he use thumbprint to do his will, to authenticate his will? Now, ìyẹn raised eyebrow when people started talking about it. I said it on my platform when I heard about it. Pé wọ́n ní ó kọ will sílẹ̀. Ẹ rántí pé all along, before they brought the narrative of this will, nton sọ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ kò ju pé Baba Muhbad wọ́n béèrè fún gbogbo property tí Muhbad rà ní orúkọ Liam. The initial issue with Baba Muhbad, the only thing he talked about was pé ọmọ àwọn ra ilẹ̀ sí gbẹ̀rígbẹ̀, ilẹ̀ 2 acres tí Màmá Wùnmí tó dẹ̀ fi ọwọ́ bò mọ́lẹ̀ tí àwa ò rí. That was the initial issue with them. And that was what he discussed with Iyabo Ojo the first time he spoke with Iyabo Ojo. Pé ẹ bá mi bèrè gbogbo property ọmọ mi tó wà lọ́wọ́ ìyá Wùnmí. Wùnmí àti àwọn ẹbí ẹ̀ wọ́n gba property ọmọ mi sọ́wọ́. Even Baba said it severally on his interviews. Wípé Muhbad told him that, Daddy, mo ti ra ilẹ̀. Oluwadamilala, you're welcome. Daddy, mo ti ra ilẹ̀ 2 acres. Nígbà tí bàbá sọ pé, wá, ọmọ yìí ò kan lè máa kàn fún ra mọ́tò, kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ máa ṣe afẹ́ ayé, which any reasonable father will do. Ó dẹ̀ ní, Daddy, I bought 2 acres of land, according to Baba. That was initial thing tí bàbá sọ fún wa wípé but wọ́n gba gbogbo property yẹn lọ́wọ́ ọmọ yẹn wọ́n yẹn ni bàbá yẹn fi lò pé wọ́n pa lẹ́mìí wọ́n ti yọ ìfun àti ẹ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀ wọn ò jẹ́ kó mọ tó ń ṣe mọ́ because everything seems to be going to the mother-in-law, the family of the wife. Arike, Fumi Arike, you're welcome, ma. Wípé, so that was what Baba gave us the initial thing about property. There was nothing like will. Of course, Baba was aware of everything that happened on that very day. Baba came into Muhbad's house. He saw the lawyer. He saw Zlatan. He saw Anyanya. He saw Adura. He saw all of them as at that time. And he mentioned that he saw them when he was talking about them. There was no controversy about will as at the time they started this struggle for Muhbad. Gbogbo wàhálà pé wọ́n pa Muhbad yìí. Later ni bàbá ṣe gbé yẹn jáde. If you remember. But of course, we want to unravel the death of the young boy. We have said so many things, so there's no point going over it again. We all know the truth. And we are waiting to confirm the truth about the death. Now, you're all welcome, Olori. You're all welcome, ma. So, for Baba now, all of a sudden, like about 3 weeks ago, they talked about the will. I was surprised because that was not even in the initial statement of all the things Baba had said, or all of them have said in the first place. Kò sẹ́ni nínú wọn tó sọ̀rọ̀ will at all. Wọn ò tiẹ̀ sọ débẹ̀. Bàbá àwọn rí ọmọọṣẹ́ Davido tó dúró síbẹ̀. Davido dẹ̀ fún wọn ní 2 million. Wọ́n question Davido. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká ṣe oore ṣe. Sincerely, for Davido's own. I'm not standing for Davido, but for someone who got there, Abi is, PA called him, Egbon or whoever, Oga, this guy is dead, and he sent 2 million. He might have just done it on a neutral ground, on the fact that they might need money there or whatsoever. He knows, I think it was close to Muhbad. He knows what he was going through. He might know that definitely that family might not even have anything at that point in time for him to have sent that money. But that money has been misconstrued to be something else. Wọ́n ti sọ pé ó ra ẹ̀dọ̀ àti fún Muhbad ni, kò tiẹ̀ yé mi mọ́. All these narratives came later anyway. Now, yes, Yeti show, the glasses is for sale. Please, call me for all your glasses. Oh. We sell different types of glasses. Ele fiche, tema fiche frame for your glasses. So please, call me. Now, when Baba went on social media, on national television, to talk about that same will, when we speak on social media, most of the things we say are unfounded. Àwọn àhesọ ọ̀rọ̀ ni most of nǹkan tá máa ń sọ. Nǹkan tá confirm. N ta gbọ́ láti ẹnu àǹtí kẹ́mkẹ́m. N ta gbọ́ láti ẹnu very dark man. N ta gbọ́ láti ẹnu Westo. N ta gbọ́ láti ẹnu Papariano. N ta gbọ́ láti ẹnu Temi. Those are the things we say because we believe that, they are a bit closer to this family. They speak with Baba. They speak with Wunmi. So we pick all these things. Àwa máa wá sọ lórí social media. So lórí social media, you might even, take it with a pint of salt. Eléyìí ò kì í ṣọ̀rọ̀. So you understand? You don't even think about all these ones we do talk about. So many things I'll tell you, allegedly, because I am not sure of it. I got it online. Allegedly. But when it's coming directly from the source, then it raises eyebrow. Now, Baba went to national TV. Wọ́n wá lọ sọ níbẹ̀. Nígbà tán bí Baba, they asked Baba question pé, Baba, kí lẹ fẹ́ gangan lọ́wọ́ àwọn Nàìjíríà? Baba ní mo fẹ́ DNA test. Mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ autopsy result. Why, Baba? Baba ní because ọmọ tí wọ́n gbé wá, àwọn ò rí placenta ọmọ. ẹni tí ó bá dẹ̀ gba placenta ọmọ kọ́ ló lọ mu. Níbo ni Wùmí gbé placenta sí? We came out, we laughed over it, we talked about it. Why is Baba still talking about placenta and all that? But Baba made mention of the will. It is a very important document where you list all your things. You list it in that document and you will everything to this person, Bibi, you are welcome. Like giving your things, can you share property fún àwọn èèyàn? Fún àwọn èèyàn ilé mọ̀ Ayọ̀délé. Fún àwọn èèyàn, can you like, you know, tí o bá fẹ́ kúrò nílé ayé, most people tó máa ń ṣe àwọn àgbàlagbà, irú age wa báyìí, our over 50s. It's good for us to have a will, especially when your family is not too like, do you understand? So anybody over 50 like me, I will advise you can do it. Even 40s, it depends on you anyway. Ẹni tọ́lọ́run bá ti kẹ́, tó dẹ̀ mọ family tóun ti wá, ó lè ṣe will sílẹ̀. So Baba came out to talk about the will and said, ṣé wọ́n lè believe pé ọmọ 26 years old ó ti ṣe will ẹ̀ sílẹ̀? Wípé nítorí ẹ̀ náà ṣe gbé lawyer wá ní alẹ́ ẹjọ́ yẹn. That Baba said he met the lawyer there. What was the lawyer doing in the first place in that place? Like I said, the lawyer might have a personal relationship with Muhbad, apart from professional relationship. We do have people like that. Okay, Olajumoke FA said it's advisable to do it as soon as you have your first property. Okay, ma'am. So, you understand? They might have a personal relationship apart from the professional relationship of being the client and the lawyer. So, for the lawyer to have been there, or he might have just come, and because they be the same estate long way, and that had happened, and they called everybody. Who is who? Anybody? Do you understand? Baba said the lawyer was there. And then, wọ́n mú will jáde wípé Muhbad has a will, ó dẹ̀ mú gbogbo nǹkan ní ẹ̀ pátápátá àti èyí tí ò tí gbà royalties tí ò tí gbà láti ọ̀dọ̀ Naira Marley tí ó bá gbà o kàn jọ o kàn má fún anybody o ọmọ òun ni kọ́kọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ fún o Liam. That all his life savings, all his belongings, all his royalties, everything kó padà lọ bá Oluwadamilola Abidemi said, I heard Muhbad's lawyer is also Bella's lawyer, and I don't think there's any problem if the lawyer is there. So that's why I said maybe they have a personal relationship. Now, immediately, Baba said, who does that? A 26-year-old boy having a will. And not just having a will, the controversy there is the fact that this will was not signed, duly signed with his hand, but thumb-printed with his thumbs, which anybody could have done. Nígbà tó kú. Now, Baba raised an eyebrow on that. Okay? Could it be that was why they brought the lawyer? Could it be? Could it be? Could it be? Àbí torí ẹ̀ ni lawyer ṣe wá bẹ̀. Àbí lawyer wá perfect. Baba said it in the way. So, lawyer came to perfect their deal. Ó ní wọ́n wá perfect deal yẹn ni. Wípé wọ́n òkú tó ti kú tó wà nílẹ̀ tí wọ́n ti lọ wẹ̀ fún. Because nísìnyí, the accusation now is not even, they don't care if autopsy is out or not. The accusation at the moment is that Wunmi is the killer. That's what they say. Wunmi is the killer. Daruta is the killer. Imole is Adura is the killer of Muhbad. So that they all, it's conspiracy. There is conspiracy with the whole family, those people. That's Imole's clan. So, wọ́n parapọ̀, wọ́n pa Imole ni. Wọ́n jojú Imole, wọ́n tún wá fẹ́ gẹ́yìn Imole. Wọ́n parapọ̀, wọ́n pa Muhbad ni. Ìtorí ẹ̀ ló ṣe gbé lọ́yà wá ní alẹ́ ẹjọ́ yẹn. Bàbá ní wọ́n wá fi ìka ọmọ àwọn tó ti kú, wọ́n wá fi tẹ̀, pé ọmọ àwọn máa ń sign. In fact, they now brought out You can call in. Let me give you the number to call in. Second topic money. Anyway, okay. Let me give you the number to call in. And then it's the same number you can use to call me for your glasses. Shoti yeyin, Foley Abejide. Wọ́n ní wọ́n mú ọwọ́ ọmọ tó ti ń sign. Tẹ́bọ̀ òun ló sign ní contract between òun àti Naira Marley. The number to call +44 74 66 25 7385 +44. Ẹ lè bá mi type +44 74 66 25 7385. Can somebody sign it for me? I mean, put it there. We don't have sense in this country. If we do, we demand attention. Oh, you can't give attention because the number to call is +44 74 66 25 7385. For you guys are asking for the number. Thank you so much. 7466 2573. Pin comments. Multi-pin +44 74 66 25 73. See, Olori, you didn't do it well on pin. What's your work band singing? Pin it. No, not that one. Multi pin down see. +44 74 66 25 7385. That's the number to call him. Or the second number, if you know the second number, you can call him. So now let's go ahead. Now, Baba ni ọmọ àwọn nto ṣe fún nìyẹn, wọ́n tẹ ọwọ́ ẹ̀. Imole is, if you know, Muhbad has an organization, he has a management, just like the Malians. It's a management. There is a boss with the Malians, and that's Naira Marley. Coming to immolenization, that is Muhbad's management. He has his own management, which includes his own brother, Adura, his own uncle, Dagocha, and others that we don't know. But he has his own management. They are on Instagram. They have their own Kini immolenization on Instagram. Because of all these things that has been going on, the Buaha, they have been quiet all along because this is a family issue. Remember, Dagocha that's been accused of being part of Entopa Muhbad is a family member, is Muhbad's uncle, is Mama Muhbad's junior brother. Ouno la posti 40,000 naira. So a lot of accusation and counter accusation within the family. So even those ones, some of the members of Immolenization. Good evening, ma. Okay, báwo ni tẹ́yin?
Because you said something that you asked a question, but what is the man Mr. Loba wants?
Yes, ma. Yes, ma. Go ahead, ma.
Because I can see very important motivating problems to and do you know that the government are watching too, and this Nigerian police. And you said something that what is the Alaba want go? But is it really true? Because I believe in what also pe Muhbad kon real. And mo tún máa tún wá ní aspect kan ni pé
on break o.
Ẹbí tóun family ọkọ máa ti máa kílẹ̀ sọ.
On break ma.
Hello, Auntie Ajoke.
Go on, ma.
Okay. Sherry, back on Meji, Amy, you believe Muhbad lè kọ real sílẹ̀, just like the man said. And more than to believe in the sense that I want to attacks in Bami, see or Barry family, or what if family in pay, a meeting or me repeat pé gbogbo nǹkan tó bá ra orúkọ ìyàwó ẹ̀ ló fi sí. Wọ́n pẹ́ kó tó bímọ, they have their child list. Ọwọ́ Olúwa fún 11 years. So gbogbo nǹkan tó máa jẹ ọkọ ẹ̀ tí ń fún àwọn òbí ẹ̀, but gbogbo nǹkan tí màá yẹn rà, orúkọ ìyàwó ẹ̀ àtọmọ kan tó bí. My friend is 51, over 51 ní Máṣí. So orúkọ ìyàwó àtọmọ tó bí ló. So bóyá Mohbad tí mo rí yàn tí bàbá ẹ̀ jẹ́ allergy ni o, just like Àǹtí Àjọkẹ́. Bóyá torí ẹ̀ ló ṣe ń kọrúkọ ọmọ yẹn, because èmi ò believe pé ọmọ 26 years ṣó ti ro kúrò rẹ̀ pé òun
fẹ́ kọ̀wé ilẹ̀.
bí ó sílẹ̀ ìyẹn wọ̀n ní aspect yẹn. Then ní kejì ó lè jẹ́ torí wàhálà tí because mo gbọ́ nínú ọ̀rọ̀ kan tó sọ yìí pé tí blogger wọn sọ ní pé Mohbad ò tọ́jú àwọn àbúrò ẹ̀, ìyẹn ọmọ tí ìyàwó mi bí tó dẹ̀ ti promise bàbá pé òun máa tọ́jú ẹ̀, ní pé àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ló ń tọ́jú pé àtòkù ní labour wá sọ wípé Mohbad ló ń bọ̀ òun sanwó school. Ṣé mo fẹ́ kẹ́ pí point bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ni o.
Yes ma.
Blogger wọn ló sọ ọ́ nípa àwọn àbúrò ẹ̀ kéékèèké tó jẹ́ pé other wife ló bí, ní pé Mohbad ò bá wọn tọ́jú ẹ̀, tí bàbá yẹn dẹ̀ sọ pé Mohbad kó bá wọn tọ́jú ọmọ ẹ̀. So ọmọ yẹn ó lérò bí kí wàhálà má bàa pọ̀ fún Wùnmí táwọn jọ struggle àtọmọ ẹ̀, bóyá ó wá lè wá kọ wíìlò. Èmi kàn rò bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o, I don't know how it is. Mo kàn gbé ní ọ̀nà méjì pé mi ìbílí pé ó lè kọ wíìlì ó dẹ̀ tún lè kọ́ because of the family issue ń gbà mí, ó máa ń jẹ́ kí èèyàn ṣe nǹkan míì tí ò ṣe pé èèyàn ti ṣe tó tàbí tó ṣe fẹ́ tó dígbà tí wàhálà bá ti pọ̀ jù, you know.
Okay ma.
Mr. Lọ́ba wà lára àwọn tó ń delay case.
Àwọn ni but ẹ jẹ́ kí n parí nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ, ẹ bá call in nísìn tẹ́ bá gbọ́ nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ tán mà.
Ṣé Bọ́m̀bí ló tún gbé wà báyìí? Okay.
All right ma. Now, thank you very much, my caller. You're right. You know, we don't believe there is a will anywhere. Number one, about the will. Falano's chamber said it, Tebangotin Kotakajade, in that region that was sent, Sita, that there is no will anywhere. The immolenization, thank you so much, mommy. God bless you. The immolenization brought out something. Somebody wrote something here. Let me read it fast. Oluwadamilola Abidemi Ayodele, maybe you know them. He said, Baba knew that Muhbad used blessing his elder sister as next of kin. But Muhbad later changed when he gave birth to Liam. That I would have told him that I'm doing my program. You know, Baba shouldn't be annoyed because Tinobati Bimo or Moto Bininue Luma the next of kin. Do you understand? I remember when I was, you know, in the uni. No, I went to uni when I had the baby. Before, Kintoshe, Egbomi, my own brother, Manlo as my next of kin. Immediately I had my baby, I changed. So it's always like that. Once Tebati Bimo, you change your next of kin totally to your own child because almost here. So I'm just bringing that out. Now, modernization came out to give us their own, you know, statements on the facts that Baba is saying pe ó ti ṣe wíìlẹ̀ ipe wọ́n fi ìka wọ́n flag ma olórí Tèmilolúwa. Just help me to press love and like. Wọ́n pè mí ni. So, you know, immediately our people in the now came out to explain to us what is really happening so that we don't get everything mixed up. Like I told you, I said it immediately I heard about the will. That is it possible? Why are we just hearing about the will now? Do you understand? Why are we just hearing about the will? Why is it just coming out? Why didn't they tell us about the will in the first instance when they brought out this case? Why are they bringing different narratives? We've heard a lot that we can't start recounting. So now when they said that, the immolenization came out to make a statement concerning the will. In fact, Oyakashe Fimeni, the will. Maybe Auntie Bibi will tell us about the will. You know, so let's read the will together. Now, this is the rejoinder. The statements. Glasses me there, glasses me there. It might be no. Let me read let me read this. This is coming from Imole's team. The immolenization is organization. Just like the Malians will come out to bring out a statement. So this is a management, which will include definitely his lawyer will be part of immolenization as an organization. Because Omani company lawyer is a company. So let's listen. They said, it's been a couple of months, but the life and death of Imole still remains fresh on our minds. We know that nothing can bring Imole back, but we have cooperated with the authorities to make sure that all parties involved get the clarity and closure that we need to be able to remember more and live in last week. Okay, I don't understand. Able to remember more and live as he lived. Okay, sorry. We know that nothing can bring Imole back, but we have cooperated with the authorities to make sure that all parties involved get the clarity and closure that we need to be able to remember more and live as he lived in his last few months, drawing strength from his past, but happy, strong, and looking forward to the future. We would like to use this opportunity to share a few updates and highlight certain truths so that misconception and miscommunication do not persist. They are calling all Nigerians that we know. They said they know that, Muhbad is gone, but his spirit is still with us. Our minds are still with him. We can't take our minds off him. And that they want to just live the way he lived few months before he died. So you could imagine what he went through few months before he died. They said they want to clarify things because of misconception and miscommunication. Miscommunication in the sense of those coming to us on social media to tell us about a lot of things, about how Muhbad was stabbed, imaginary stabbing. That is miscommunication. How Muhbad was about the child. How Muhbad, Liam is being fathered by 4 fathers or 3 fathers, or the king. Misinformation from people. How Wunmi has been sleeping around. Misinformation. How Muhbad's, those with sokwe won sokwe, àwọn sọ ló máa kí dáadáa fún yín. You know, how Wunmi was feeding her husband with poison every night to go and shosho láti máa lọ dóko kiri. Misinformation. How monies has been taken away from Muhbad's accounts. Misinformation. How they have changed the password of Muhbad's account. Misinformation. And all sorts. They said they want to clarify it. Let's go ahead. Number 1, the police authorities have conducted an investigation and have communicated that the autopsy results from the sample sent abroad will take a couple of months before they are shared. Wọ́n ní àwọn ọlọ́pàá ti bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀, wọ́n ti bá gbogbo Nàìjíríà sọ̀rọ̀ wípé àwọn wọ́n ti communicate sáwọn, wọ́n ti dá wọn lóhùn wípé autopsy samples táwọn mú lọ for toxicology will take some time before it comes back. That they understand that ó lè pẹ́ díẹ̀ káwọn tó rí gbà. Àwọn police ti wá bá wọn sọ. Number 2, no member of Muhbad's management or his lawyer have communicated the existence of a will or any such thumb-printed documents, as has recently been falsely reported to any member of the family or the public. We would like to state with certainty that if any such document did exist, it will have been duly registered with the probate registry. We therefore plead with everyone to refrain from sharing false and misleading statements like these. Thank you, Modernization. Thank you for coming to our aid. We have been looking. Does Muhbad have a will? At 26 years old, why would he have a will? And then if he wants to have a will, why will he be his thumbprint? And say, àtọwẹ́ no mateka. Báwo ló ṣe jẹ́? Ó ń yà wá náà lẹ́nu gẹ́gẹ́ bí òbí. Ó ń yà wá lẹ́nu, ó ń gbé wa lọ́kàn. We have been wondering. What they have said here is that there is nowhere that Muhbad has a written will. To all Nigerians, Muhbad has no will written. This is his management speaking. This is his lawyer speaking. His personal lawyer speaking. One needs you, if there is anything like that, it will be with the probate registry. The guy died without a will. Kò ní will. And that was why you saw that most of those fighting for Baba Muhbad saying that Wunmi wants to take all the property. Nothing ti pé kó ṣá lọ ṣe Kini fọ́mọ ẹ̀. So there is no will. Where Baba Muhbad got that information is sad. Please, Nigerians, let's desist from listening to hearsay. It destroys. For most of the bloggers speakers, sincerely, most of them have no idea of what it takes to write a will. Some of them just wake up, listen to what they say with the rumor being peddled, and they just take it upon themselves to say, yes, Baba, hey, Emma Baba, what ti fẹ́ bá yé ọmọ yín jẹ́, wọ́n ti fi gbogbo owó ẹ̀tẹ̀ká, wọ́n tẹ̀ka fún ni, wọ́n ti kọ wíìlì, wọ́n ní Wùnmí ló, Wùnmí, ó gba gbogbo wíìlì ọmọ lọ́mọ, gbogbo property ọmọ lọ́mọ. Who does that? Naturally, it will even raise an eyebrow for a boy like that, for them to bring out a will after his death, and not that his a signature is there, it's thumbprinting. It's just common sense. Now, Baba Muhbad, daddy mi, tí yín ò ní bàjẹ́. Ẹ mọ̀ pé mo ń sọ fún yín. Èmi máa sọ gẹ́gẹ́ bí àbúrò yín. Kò yé yín sà. Ọlọ́run ò ní bá dáadáa yín jẹ́. Àwọn tó jẹ́ pé tí wọ́n ti run, wọn ò ní run ti yín o. Wọn ò ní run gẹ́gẹ́ o. Àwọn ọmọ yín ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Àdúrà is part of a modernization. Ó ń sọ fún yín pé bọ̀dá wọn ò kọ wíìlì sílẹ̀ o. Bóyá kò yé yín daddy Muhbad. And I would have expected you to have found out before you went to national television to even make such a broadcast. Because òun gangan ló tún jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa kígbe pé kí ló dé Wùnmí, ó ṣàfẹ́ báyé máa yìí jẹ́ ṣá. Òun ni most of your bloggers will come out kò sí abiyamọ tó bá gbọ́. For real, let's be sincere with ourselves. Nobody will hear that. That at 26, Muhbad died, and they found out that there is a will, and the will states that all his things goes to his son. That is not the issue. But the issue will be, why will it be that it's thumbprinted when he was able to sign when he was alive? How come? It will definitely raise an eyebrow. Kò sí abiyamọ náà, bó jẹ́ mi náà ni. Especially when tẹ́tí doubting mind against that woman. How wò pé ó ṣe wá jẹ́gbà tọmọ mi kú, ló ṣe wá sọ fún mi pé ọmọ mi kọ will tó dẹ̀ kọ kò ń ṣe signature ẹ̀, ọwọ́ ẹ̀ ló fi sí. So it's like Daddy Muhbad, gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n ń gbé wá fún yín, àwọn nǹkan tó máa bà yín nínú jẹ́, àwọn nǹkan tó máa jẹ́ kí kẹ́ lè tètè bínú, kẹ́ fi ọ̀rọ̀ bínú sọ̀rọ̀. Àwọn nǹkan tí ó máa jẹ́ kẹ́ máa béèrè fún nǹkan tí ò tọ́. Kò sí abiyamọ tó bá gbọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ wá bà. Mò ń sọ fún yín pé n tí àwọn social media máa ń ṣe nìyẹn. Because they want to keep their platform going. Àwọn tó ro story yẹn, wọ́n jókòó, wọ́n lo ideology. Wọ́n wò pé what narrative can we give again? They have given a lot of narratives. But eléyìí, wọ́n mọ̀ tún gbélé jáde fún yín, Daddy Muhbad. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé kò sí abiyamọ tó bá gbọ́. Gbogbo Nàìjíríà gan á kẹ́yìn sí Wùnmí. All ni pé there are some people who are feeding well on this particular story, on this Muhbad story, and they don't want it to just go off line like that. They want to keep it going so that wọ́n máa rí nǹkan sọ, wọ́n máa jókòó sọ. Àwọn lè mo ti sọ, ẹ má bínú gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń ṣe o, mi ò fi bú yín o. Mo ń sọ pé iṣẹ́ yín lẹ̀yin ń ṣe. Iṣẹ́ oúnjẹ ọjọ́ yín lẹ̀yin ń jẹ. But unfortunately, ẹ fi ń ba ilé kan jẹ́ ni tí ò bá yé yín. No matter how you do it, because Baba Muhbad tẹ́ ń po ìkan ìbànújẹ́ sí lọ́kàn, ọkàn wọn ò lè balẹ̀. Òun ni bàbá ṣe ń wá every time tí wọ́n wá ń kígbe tó ń jáde, because kò sí òbí tó máa gbọ́ tí ò bá gbọ́ yìgì inú ò kì í bàjẹ́. Etí bàbá Muhbad ń gbóríṣiríṣi, òun ló ṣe ń jáde tó fi ń sọ̀rọ̀ síta. The immobilization as a management have come out to debunk it. There is no will. If there is any, the lawyer will have come out to say it. Wọ́n ní lawyer wọn ò lọ, lawyer Muhbad ò bá anybody sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. Àwọn ẹbí ò bá anybody sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. Níbo náà ti wá gbọ́ wípé wíìlì wà. Number one, gbogbo àwọn spending, àwọn prime boy, wọn ò sí ńbẹ̀, wọ́n ti kó wọn, ọlọ́pàá ti gbé wọn ti pẹ́. Ta ló wá sọ fún yín ká bá sọ pé àwọn yẹn wà ńbẹ̀? Wọ́n rí wíìlì yẹn. Níbo lẹ ti gbọ́ nípa wíìlì bàbá Muhbad? Ta ló sọ fún yín? Ta lẹ́ni àwọn ẹni ìbànújẹ́ tí wọ́n ń pòkọ̀ ìbànújẹ́ fún yín? Bá wá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí àgbàlagbà. Tí ó bá ṣe pé ẹ̀yin náà mí pé ọkàn yín ti wà made up about your daughter-in-law. You should have found out the truth. Bá pe àwọn lọ́yà yín gan pé ẹ bá mi lọ find out. Wọ́n ní ọmọ mi ti kọ wíìlì sílẹ̀. Báwo lọmọ 26 years ṣe sáré kọ wíìlì sílẹ̀? Who does that? Kò wá kọ wíìlì yẹn sílẹ̀ nìkan o. Ó wá tún mú gbogbo ìka, ẹsẹ̀, gbogbo ojú, imú, gbogbo imú ẹ̀ báyìí ló tẹ̀ mú. Kí ló dé? Ta ló ń ṣe irú ẹ̀? Now, let's go forward. Number 3, they went on. All accounts owned and controlled by Mole during his lifetime were immediately put on a post-no debit order on the 12th of September 2023. This order remained valid till date. This account will be properly handed over to the family upon resolution of the internal disputes. Baba Muhbad, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ní àti gbogbo àwọn tó ń sọ that Wunmi has access to Imole's accounts. First and foremost, Daddy, bóyá kí mọ̀ ni, and most of you, if you're lawyers here or if you're bankers, you might testify to this. Once a person dies, mostly they put a hold on that account. Except if there is somebody that operates that account aside from the owner. I don't know, because this is a company account. Definitely there are some signatories to this account. This organization, they are coming out to tell you, sir, because everyone, all the Baba Muhbad's people have been saying that Wunmi has access to that account, and that's the money she has been using to pay bloggers that are bloggers to work for her. Wọ́n ní Wunmi ní access to this account. Nǹkan tá ń gbọ́ látijọ́ yìí nìyẹn. Wípé owó yẹn ni Wunmi ń lò. In fact, inú owó yẹn ló ti fún bàbá Fálànà. San ló ti ń fún wọn ní owó. That does she work? That she doesn't have any job that she's doing. Where is she seeing money to spend? Remember Wunmi came out the other time to ask Iyabo Ojo when they asked her for DNA test to say, where will I get money from? The present house she's living was rented for her by Bella. because she couldn't stay in that house again. You know that house belongs to Immolenization. If you don't know, there were many living in that house, about 8 of them living in that house. And when Imole died, they locked Imole's room. Baba locked Imole's room and took the key away. So Wunmi was in her own room. If she wants to take anything in Mole's room, they will stand and wait for her there. She had no access to her husband's room. And then she said her son was being sick or whatsoever. And I feel she might not even have, freedom in that house again. That was why her husband's friend, best friend, rented another place for her. For now. They raised eyebrow on that and said a lot of things. Well, it's between the two teams. But what we know is that Wunmi has nothing. So that is why, see, they are now asking. But what we heard was that Baba Falana took this job as pro bono. But they are saying, it's a lie, that Baba was paid by the money in Imole's accounts. What we don't know is that how much was he worth before he died? How much was Muhbad worth? We are not talking about all the streamings now, because Nisi Gbogbo stream only owo ishi jade. We're not talking about that. We're talking about when he was alive. How much was his worth? So, ló wà nínú account yẹn tí Wunmi ń rí ná so much like this. Tó bá ti fún baba Falana náà about 50 million. Tó ti máa fẹ́ lè ní lówó tó wà nínú account Muhbad kó tó kú. Now, because they have been saying it and people have been, carrying that rumor that Wunmi has access to that account and that's the account she's been spending and all that. Remember, her sister said when her husband died, when she came to Nigeria, she was the one spending her own hard-earned money to buy Pampers, to buy food, baby food for Liam, her sister. So what they mean by Wunmi has access to that account is what we don't understand. But that's what they have been saying online. Now, the management have come out to say, there is nothing like that. Since that guy died, since on the 12th of September, that account has been suspended. Nothing goes in, nothing comes out. And mostly, if somebody dies, that's the way it goes. Most of the things they say do not have proofs. Sincerely. And Toban saw, they say it with so much emphasis that you think all these things are facts. In fact, they say it as if they are lawyers giving evidences in courts. If you have been on their platform, if you're not smart, if you don't have your number 6, you will fall for their gimmicks. Do you understand? So, now, Baba Muhbad, wọ́n ní owó ọmọ yín ó wà intact. Daddy, kò sí much lọ́wọ́ Muhbad kó tó kú. Good evening, you're welcome everybody as you come. Please buy your stars as you come. Don't just sit down. Help my condition. Help my condition. Buy my glasses. Buy my hair. Help my condition. Press love and like. Do you understand? So, Baba Muhbad, ọmọ yín ò ní much kó tó kú. Ẹ̀yin náà dẹ̀ mọ̀. Ẹ mọ̀ tọ̀rọ̀. Do ó bí yín nínú nígbà tẹ́ gbọ́ wípé ó fẹ́ fún ìyàwó yín ní 5 million láti lọ ra ọjà sínú igbá ẹ̀. Owó tó wà lákàùntì Muhbad ó lè má ju 20 million 30 million lọ. So bó ló ti ní ọmọ yín. Then mo fẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́ òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ọbẹ̀ Baba Muhbad. Sí èèyàn bá kú, wọn kì í jẹ́ kéèyàn ẹlòmíì operate account yẹn daddy. Mo mọ̀ pé máa ń sọ wípé Wunmi ló máa operate account Muhbad ó ń gbówó wọlé ó ń gbówó jáde. Ọlọ́run nìkan nìyẹn yé o. But àwọn management wọn ò lè parọ́. And this is a thing you can prove. If you have any doubts, tí wọ́n bá ti yanjú gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí gẹ́gẹ́ bó ṣe sọ pé tó bá ti yanjú ẹ̀, wọ́n ní àwọn wọ́n á release gbogbo account fún yín tí ẹ bá ti yanjú wàhálà tó wà nínú family yín. Like I said, any house divided against itself ẹ lè hold anything because there is loophole. Òun làwọn èèyàn ṣe ń ráyè wọ àárín yín. Even táwọn modernization gan tó máa jẹ yín, wọ́n á jẹ yín big time because ẹ̀ ń jà nínú family yín. But wọ́n ṣàlàyé fún yín bàbá. It's a thing tell it verify with your lawyers. You have educated lawyers, well-skilled lawyers, àbí? Daddy, ẹ̀yin má ṣe wàhálà. Ẹ kàn send àwọn lawyer yín kẹ́ni kó lọ bá yín verify accounts. Since Muhbad died, Shadow means wọnú accounts yẹn, they can verify for you, sir. If you are in doubt, instead of gbogbo àwọn narratives táwọn èèyàn ń sọ tí wọ́n wá ń gbé síta, making things tough for you, even making the government look at you as being unserious. Wọ́n ní ká bẹ̀ yín. Wọ́n ní nǹkan mẹ́ta làwọn bá yín wá sọ. Wọ́n náwọn ọlọ́pàá wọ́n ti ṣàlàyé fáwọn wípé autopsy results lè pẹ́ díẹ̀. Wọ́n ní kejì, wọ́n ní kò sí wíìlì níbì kankan bàbá Muhbad o. Wọ́n náà ọmọ yóò tán print wíìlì o. Wọ́n ní there is no will. Wọ́n ní kọ́lẹ́ fún kẹ́ṣẹ́ kí ni ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀ dádì. Ọmọ yóò tán print wíìlì. Gbogbo nǹkan tó bá jẹ́ tiẹ̀ ọmọ yín ẹ máa gbà á. Ní àsìkò tó bá tó àti tó bá yẹ tí ẹ bá ti jà tí gbogbo wàhálà bá ti lọ tán. Wọ́n ní kẹta, wọ́n ní owó ọmọ yín ò kúrò lákàùntì ẹ̀. Wọ́n lẹ́nibọ̀dì ò dé bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n ní wọn ò yọ, wọn ò dẹ̀ kó sí. Wọ́n ní so owó ọmọ yín wà intact. Ẹ lè ní problem pẹ̀lú Wùnmí o. Ṣé ti yé yín? Gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ ṣe sọ pé ó ń ṣe transformer kiri ẹ̀yin àti ẹ̀ nìyẹn. But àwọn yanjú ọ̀rọ̀ kan, wọ́n ní there is nothing like that. Wọ́n wá ní ká sọ fún yín wípé once again, we thank all for your continued support for Imole. We urge you in your pursuit of justice and closure to seek, speak, and promote only the truth. May the Lord guide you always. Wọ́n bẹ̀ yín, they said, please, we know you all love Muhbad. In your pursuits, níbi tẹ́ tí ń wá òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ẹni tó pa Muhbad. Wọ́n ní please, stand on the truth, seek real justice, promote the truth. Ẹ má fi irọ́ sí. Do not add, do not deduct from anything. Any information deducted from, lè get the truth out of it. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run bàbá Muhbad, tí yín ò ní bàjẹ́. Ẹni tó wá kí yín ò ní jí yín lọ́mọ gbé lọ. Be careful on who you trust with information.